Good morning. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. Good morning, everybody. Cosmo, Sang Lucci. I love that. Adriana saying, "Do we have a bear trap?" Remember, all of this is going to be trappy, right? So they've already went to the extremes of the range in the pre-market alone. 532 to 435 is generally what you're talking about. So maybe I start fucking range trading here. All right, it's looking like we got the boys coming through. Mr. Wall Street Jesus in the house. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Excuse me. All Birkenstock options are out.
Ah, alrighty.
Wait, they weren't? Oh, no, they weren't out. That's right. We're looking at the stock.
And good morning, Ranchero.
Good morning. What's cracking?
Good morning,
It's
Montero.
got the San Francisco parka.
This is just it's like a thin warm-up jacket.
Mm. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Just got it stoked.
All right, let's let some people trickle in and get started.
There is a security issue between the US and Turkey. US activity in Syria is threatening Turkey's security again from Turkey's President Erdogan.
This guy, I'm gonna enjoy a weekend away from that guy, Jay.
Which guy?
The-
Oh, Squawk? Which guy? I got both of them on.
both of them.
All right, let's go
You
through
hate
our
them both equally?
Netflix still has the stench of death clinging to it.
Yeah, so let's go through some pre-market news and action here. J.P. Morgan, I think, top of the news here with a surprise beat, I guess. So they did good on both top and bottom lines. Jamie Dimon keeps saying though that this may be the most dangerous time the world has seen in decades. He's been talking. He's been relatively bearish about the economy, and who knows if that actually reflects in the stock price. If we take a look at J.P. Morgan and some of the banks here off the open, J.P. Morgan trading pretty well up to 149 in the pre-market. If you look at Bank of America, this is recent highs on Bank of America, 27.38. So already trading up pretty nicely. If you look at Goldman, which by the way, I don't really think bounced aggressively at all yet. So something interesting to watch there. Oil is another thing that we got to throw out there. So if you take a look at oil here, we're getting a pretty decent gap up here in oil. So most of the oil stocks obviously are looking pretty pretty bullish in the morning. This Netflix is obviously something that we want to talk about. I think they got a downgrade this morning, and the stock's trading so bad. And then yesterday they had the comment of the Netflix house, which is going to be live experiences, retail shopping, and dining.
Bad idea.
I want to hear your all's opinion about that as well. Like, can you imagine going to a dining experience at a place called Netflix House? Like, I want to see the rendering of what this shit looks like. But sound off here, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the in-house experience here with Netflix. Other than that, here Bitcoin trading, meh. I mean, it's up a little bit. I think we just hit about 27 here off the open, 26 and change, 26.8. So I don't know. I don't really have an opinion there on BTC. SPY range again. I think we start playing the ranges here because they're going to trap people on both sides. And then the question is what what do they really come back into to push this market higher? Is it the banks? Is it oil? Is it back in some of the some of the big tech, that was still strong from yesterday despite the sell off was Amazon. I think was your strongest one. The Google, I think the Apple also was another strong one as well. But that's it for me. That's all. That's literally all I got here. Jesus, what do you got, man? Take it away.
Yeah, pretty much the same shit. We talked about it all day yesterday. We talked about it in the webinar last night after the close. Uh, so yeah, I think we got to have a bullish bias, especially on pullbacks and weakness.
Yep.
Just be a little extra careful chasing. We got a better setup coming into today than we did yesterday. Yesterday's selling helped out a lot. But similar to what you said, I think, again, don't get too caught up on the numbers and letters. I just use them as drawing tools because I don't know what else to use. But kind of, if things go the bull's way, I think you stay range bound here a little bit. And then as we get into next week, I think we could see that chase that we normally see ahead of some big earnings, into kind of that red circle area. And then I think it's time to reevaluate because by that time you're going to have everybody probably all bullish again. And I think, yeah, the bull side is going to be really careful at that point. So,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of-
All right. All right. Ronchero,
Uh,
swing it back over to you. What are you looking at here, pre-market?
nothing matters other than for what fucking Silvers has to say. That's
red hot.
Folks, for those of you who don't know what Ranchero is talking about, again, we got a couple of good traders here in the Steam room, and once you kick over from the free stream here and get over into the Steam room, the boys will drop a link here for the access to the Steam room. There's a couple of good traders in here. One of them, his name is Silvers, and this dude is just fucking spot on
ice
with
cold.
with SPX, ES trading, and SPY in general. So you get a lot of good. Again, and we all have different strategies, right? And when you bring them all to the same table, there's a lot of interesting things that happen. It's another big reason why I came up with the concept of trade space to begin with. Like once you trade together, like we're doing here on the stream, there's a lot of things that we can help each other out with, and we'll get a lot of pretty dope traders in the room. So hop in there, indeed. Any other opinions here on pre-market, Ranchero?
Yeah, so I mean, I'm looking at the individual names. I do like the range trading on SPY. It was very, very textbook filthy yesterday, and we caught a good bit of it. So, what triggered us yesterday was it was a bond auction, right? And then Europe closing, was that our catalyst yesterday, Jay?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, to the downside, yeah, the bond
Yeah.
auction was the downside.
Bond auction.
I mean, just interesting and not so amazing is that, those triggers happen when, price gets to certain areas. They line it up and then all of a sudden you get a headline and it's lined up for, a reason. It's lined up for which direction are things going to go. And if you're lined up on the right spots, it's awesome. So, this Netflix looks like garbage. I'm still looking at shorting this thing. Amazon, to the upside, and then banks on the pops. I might look to fade some of it, but I don't know that I need to take a ton of stuff other than stick with what's working, which is the Netflix, the Amazon. Like, I don't need to make it any more complicated than that.
Agreed. Agreed. So that's our pre-market update right there. 9:16. I think there's a CVNA. CVNA has some news out on it. I'm not sure what it is.
It's
But they
getting
had
hammered in.
a pretty ugly sell-off yesterday. I mean, it's gapping up slightly here this morning, but that has been a mover. That's definitely been a mover as of late. So something to pay attention to. If you take a look at Amazon, by the way, pre-market, it's already at fucking 133. So, and remember, you have that sort of gap area up to 135 there. So,
Yep.
another possible there as well. If
Yeah.
we take a look at some of the small cap world, we get SASI. This is a 2.5 move up to about $7 here. a pretty crazy move here pre-market. Somebody tell me something I don't
Jeez.
know about this fucking thing. BPTH, you got VSEH, EH. This looks interesting. E-hang. What the fuck is this? And then you have, wow, check out this Take Two. Is this Take Two? T2 Biosystems. I don't know what the hell this one is. Yeah, other than that, I got nothing. This Sava is interesting. The Cassava Sciences. I forget what this one is all about. And then from an update from that TPST yesterday, it hit about 3.5. It hit 250, by the way, this morning in the pre-market, and the stock came all the way back to $4. So things starting to get crazy. He's starting to get nuts here. Yeah. Other than that, that's all I got, man. Jesus, any interesting notes you're posting this morning?
I'm looking through some of it. McElliott, I posted here for people to see kind of the main takeaway from me. This was off yesterday's update. So very similar to what I was explaining earlier. He thinks if you get into next week and kind of what we talked about, financial conditions are in check, the things that were moving things around the past prior weeks continue to be in check. You could have that the rest of the air come out of that VIX, and which would lead to, as you guys know, that charm Vanna rally, whatever the hell it's called. But very similar to what I was explaining earlier. Into OPEX. Next week is option expiration for the month. So you could see a squeeze into that if you get some selling in VIX.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yeah, man. Other than that, guys, bring us your trades, bring us your ideas. Let us know here what you guys are taking a look at. I kind of want to fade SPY right here. So maybe off the open, it's something I'll take a look at. Actually, I'm gonna queue that up and get it ready to go. Just from this range trading idea perspective. Yeah. Let's take a look at the NVIDIA AMD off the open. Those again were very strong. NVIDIA here already printing up. It's already looking pretty nice. AMD here as well.
Long NVIDIA, short Netflix.
Long NVIDIA, short Netflix. That sounds like the pairs trade.
And whatever Silvers is doing.
BA sure. Yeah, that was the other news point here this morning. Ronchero, I don't know if you took a look at the BA, but BA is already fucking at 186. When 2 days ago, actually even yesterday, trading up to $200. We were talking about swing shorting this thing, and we already missed.
Well, I don't know about that, and the reason I say that is because this is this particular spot is an anchored volume weighted average price to the low that dates back to 2020. So anybody who was averaging their cost from back then is at break even right here. So if they give up on it from a technical standpoint, you've got some justification to look for more of a flush. What are we looking at here? 167.5. So I wouldn't be so quick to say it's done. You got a little pop up and then continuation of the downtrend. I mean, whoosh.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Jesus, you just dropped a note that the Goldman Sachs desk was talking about on the bond auctions. Considering the aggressive action that happened off the bond auction yesterday, should we start looking at these bond auctions?
Yeah, well, they without a doubt. I mean, whether you're looking at them or not, they're going to be widely watched for some of the larger money at play out there, as we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
You have
So it's not even about us trying to figure it out. I don't think you have to rack your brain to try to figure it out.
Right.
I think you're going to get reactions to it. You know, like we saw again yesterday, a big reaction to it. And you just want to be ready when it's coming, you know, kind of like important economic data, CPI, that can move the market around. You know, I'm going to call it out when we're about to get these auctions throughout the day, just so everybody's prepared.
Right, right. Can you pop that note up on your Wall Street Jesus feed there? I think you have one of
I
the.
have this on this.
Yeah, I just want to show them what it looks like. So again, guys, this is another benefit of the steam room here. You know, Jesus finds all this shit here to pop into the
Shit.
room here that becomes necessary because you guys know how much markets change and how much they shift and which data points they move off of. And yesterday we saw that was the first time I've seen a huge move happen off of the bond auctions. And I don't even understand half of this shit. All I know is that shit moved as a result here.
Yeah, and you
So,
really don't. Let's be honest. I mean, it's probably it depends, but you really don't need to know, right? What
right.
is actually behind it, because all that matters
Sure.
is the price reaction to it, right?
Sure.
Yep.
So it could either, again, it doesn't mean it turns into a bearish event. That may be an opportunity on the long side once that sell is over with, right? Depending on positioning and what they're buying and setups and stuff like that. So, but whether you pay attention to it or not, it's going to move whatever you're in, right? And maybe it's at a time where you, like Ranchero a lot of time points out, if there's some economic data due or the Fed minutes. I mean, why not wait till after that, right? You get a cleaner read and then reevaluate. So whether you pay attention to it or not, it's going to move you around.
Indeed, indeed. So again, more of a reason here for you guys to convert from free users into paid users into the Steam Room. That way you can make sure every single morning you're ready to go. And we are looking at the same shit. We are all on the same page. Let's see. Yeah, Ben here is talking about the BA and the Netflix. I mean, the Netflix got back up to about 358, but again, pre-market activity can't really take I don't know, can't really take too much to heart unless it's in the context of something here. When we're range trading, I mean, shit, SPY's already hit the range almost twice, right? We went from 435 to 432. Now we're back up to 435. So we know we're going to get a pretty wide range here. So I think just chill, man. And the fact that it's Friday, we might get some hot shit, man. I mean, yesterday after the bond auction, that shit was crazy. The scalp potential was insane. I didn't have that great of a day, man. I made like 2-3 grand. Ranchero, how'd you end up on the day?
25 plus 2,500.
Plus 2,500. So
Yeah.
nice little comeback for you.
Yeah, I'm starting to bounce back.
Indeed.
Look at the fat trade, NVO. Look at Novo Nordisk.
Okay. Let's
They
take a look.
raised
I'm calling it the fat trade.
Let's take a look at these. Oh shit! Some action here.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the news on this? I mean, obviously more of the same.
They raised their guidance supposedly this morning.
Raises outlook for full year sales and operating profit. Oh, weight loss.
Raises guidance on blockbuster drug success. The profits are going to be fat, but everybody's going to be skinny.
Ozempic, baby. Ozempic.
Get it for your dog.
Yeah, they got the dog shit coming out, right?
Wait, shut up.
Yeah, we saw Matt posted that.
Shut up. Come on, bro.
They got the dog fat drug.
Yo, so maybe if I take the weight loss that's designed for the dogs, is it still okay as a human being?
Yeah, you're half animal anyway. What are you worried about?
Take the one for the horse? I'll take the one for the horse.
Yeah. Or the wild boar, they're more like. Damn.
I'm trying to get my hands on this shit, man. Let me get some Ozempic.
Yeah, we gotta come up with a hot drug and just pay some influencers to pump it on TikTok.
Isn't
You know
that a
what I mean?
Shkreli? Isn't that Shkreli, man? And then Shkreli is
Is it?
fucking. Is he still in jail?
No, the dude's out walking around. You know, he did you see the picture with him and your girl on
What?
Twitter? What's her
Who?
name? Tiffany Fong?
Tiffany Fong.
Go scroll through her shit.
No
You'll see a picture
way.
of her with him out on the street.
No way. Tiffany Fong. Tiffany Fong and fucking Martin Shkreli. I mean, she got the picture with Biden.
Oh, you talking about what did it say? Skrelly. I'm wondering who the hell you talking. I thought it was some rapper or something.
Isn't it Scarelli? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Skrelly, right? I know who you're talking about. Yeah, he's definitely out. He's doing videos and shit. I saw not too long ago, like live streams,
Live
Yeah,
stream. That's what he used to
playing
do.
video games and shit. I think.
Oh, right
there you
here.
go.
Boom. Look at this. Huh.
Your girl's cute too.
Yeah, she is kind of cute. She is kind of
Somebody
cute.
shouting out BlackRock in the room here also.
That,
In
that
this
had earnings.
BLK,
Yeah.
that's looking like poop too. Look,
Lot of
look,
poop.
look at
Lot of
that.
poop.
They give that up, man. Whoosh. Let's
A lot
look
of
at
poop out
PX
there.
while we're at it. Let's look at
Oh, my
PX too.
camera's on this app.
Where's that thing? I don't have an indication to open on that yet. Where's earnings are on Thursday, October 19th. But I mean, if the group is not looking good, there's probably some good shorts out here on this stuff.
Daniel saying, Lucci, no disrespect, but your trade ideas are all over the place every day. You don't stick with anything you played earlier in the week.
Oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the
No
stream.
disrespect.
Netflix indicated down to 354.5 now. Ooh.
Wow. I'm sure there's not that much volume on it, but yeah. I mean, the spread. Look at the spread. Look at the spread on this shit right now. Here, you guys can see it. It's fucking $5. 354 bid by 358. So
Just buy it at the market. Just go.
Oh, the market's already open here. Where's my? Oh, here it is.
1 minute till the open.
30
These
seconds.
apps, they changed their the way they look, and I can't find these things. It's stupid. Freaking apps. All right, we're ready here, right? Or
15 seconds.
Yep.
Let me X this out.
Somebody gifted me a cigar yesterday.
5.
Commercial real estate risks.
La Flor de Cuba.
Here we go. Don't buy Netflix.
Yeah, let's keep some of that stuff off the open. Let's buy a nice pop.
Aslan Pharmaceuticals presenting new data from a phase 2 study for Evlaskimab.
Holy shit, 436 on fucking Spy. So this is basically the whole program from yesterday.
Is firmly taking hold.
Let's see
Roche
if they can go even
breaking
more.
data from Genentech's BTK inhibitor phenebrutinib show brain penetration and significant reduction in lesions in patients with relapsing multiple sclerosis.
So let's pull up some
Homeopathic
BAC
treatment for
calls.
Oh,
27 and 27 calls maybe, and we'll wait for a dip.
look at this NBO.
What's it doing?
Way on the NYSE, the Dow up about 180 points here in the early going. The S&P up 20 handles, and the Nasdaq Composite up 39. Stocks opening higher as Treasury yields are tracking lower. 460 in the U.S. 10-year, 5.03% in the two. Dollar index is a little change. Crude futures remain up more than $3 or close to 4%. Gold holding on to gains of more than 2% at 1921.50.
Gold. Did you see that move this morning in gold and crude?
No, let me take a look. Oh, I mean, crude I saw. Gold
Look at
is,
gold.
wow. Wow, impressive on gold. Very impressive on gold. Guys, I'm scalping Spy short, just real fucking small size. Nothing crazy. I got a 50 line here. We'll cover off the whatever that morning print is. A lot of action here off the open. Let's take a look at that BA 184. 184 on that BA. Take a look, Ranchero.
B.A. Baracus.
Take a look, Ranchero. That looks pretty
boy.
fucking intense.
Oh boy.
Pretty intense.
That crude move, too, is a hell of a move.
Yeah, for real.
The sweeper activity a little slow to start.
Jesus, you want to X out of that?
Again? What'd I do? Oh,
Nah, you're good to go. You're good to go.
does it need to be refreshed now, right? I don't
No,
know.
no, you're good. You're good. That meta is unusually weak, I think, at least for now. Nothing crazy. Take a look at that Apple. You got a decent pull there. There's a nice pull on the Bank of America. So if you like the Bank of America long, maybe you get a stab here. I'm gonna try to go for that. I'm gonna buy 100. Some Bank of Americas here just to mess around. And I'll see if I add in on this as well. I still have a 25 lot of SPY puts. BA. If we take a look at that BA, 183 and change. Not looking good. If we take a look at the Netflix kind of holding. That Spotify has been in a serious range for a while. I think he's talking about Eli Lilly. Let's check out that NOV. Or was it NVO? NVO back up to high. Why don't we just buy this thing? Why don't we just fucking buy this thing?
You know how much sweeper buying you caught when this thing, I didn't even know about the fat truck, this son of a bitch. Nobody wanted the stock. I had no idea what the hell was going on.
I mean, it's in the biggest gap that you've ever seen, right? I mean, it's $100 to about 190. I mean, it only has monthly options. Wait, no. It's got to have weeklies. Yeah, it's got weeklies.
Too early to declare victory on inflation.
Too early to declare victory.
Bank of America win earnings of next week, right? They didn't come out today, right? No, next week. JPM and who was the other? Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo.
There's already 1,400 contracts on today's Netflix 350s.
1,400 contracts on today's Netflix 350s.
What name? You want me to post the action there? Where is it? Netflix?
Netflix.
Yeah. Devon just talking about a firm short. Nah. Meh.
You got a little Halliburton buying oil name, HAL.
All right, this is the little Halliburton, eh? How's this JPM looking? How do these other banks looking? JPM, oh shit! Oh man! Yo, y'all gotta look at this fucking thing. Where the fuck were y'all? What the fuck is... Nobody has anything to say about this? Y'all are fucking useless. Think here called it out. Look for pullbacks in JPM. So that's just shot up to one of my best ideas on the day.
You got the other one moving too. Wells Fargo. I think Citi's moving too.
Let me pull up the 150 calls. Any dip on JP Morgan, I will buy the shit out of. I bought another 100 lot on BAC, so I got 200 there. Holy shit balls!
Shit balls, he says.
Shit balls.
Remember, who said that? That was from some movie. Some movie. 152 now on the JPM. 152. We're making some money on Bank of America here. I don't know if we want to cover this, considering the market just kind of sold a bit.
Or more put buying in Wendy's, WEN.
I'm going to sell some of the BAC and take some profits here. A quick couple thousand.
I'm short Netflix now. I just bought that
Okay.
350 strike.
Alrighty.
84 cents.
So Ron Chair just put a position on of 100 lot in Netflix. In the Netflix. All right. Bank of America just raged. Let's take another 50 off, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take another
SE.
50
Is
off.
SE getting action here, Jay?
Who?
SE.
SE.
Oh, SE. I haven't seen anything.
Sigma Epsilon. Ripping. It's ripping.
JPM's fucking gone. Goldman Sachs 315. Holy shit.
SE, huh? Yeah,
I'm gonna
SE,
keep
nice
I'm gonna
push.
keep a small 25 lot. All right, there's your sell on JPM. See if we can get down to 151, and then I'll go for a dip buy here. If you notice, Apple and like all those other names here, they're not that big. I still like the Amazon long. AMD, we got a dump. I'd buy this. I'd buy that. I'd dip buy that. Nvidia here, I'd dip buy that too. I did buy that too. But there's a clear rotation here, guys. You see the rotation. They're buying the banks, and they're coming out of some of the other shit.
Yeah, your Qs are looking a little weak right here.
Rinse and repeat until later on in the day. Remember, it's only fucking 9:36 here, guys. All right, so best ideas for me are dip buys on JPM and some of the other banks.
CSGP. That's just cheap shit there.
Mike Miller's saying they're starting to buy the dip on that BA. Let's take a look at the BA. We're just trading 185. Yeah, 185. Take a look at that Netflix. Looks like shit. Tesla here is weaker. Budweiser.
You gotta be kidding me. That's hysterical.
Gold chilling. If we take a look at USO, chilling here as well. Okay. All right. Bank of America just hit highs. Bank of America just hit highs. If you look at JP Morgan, just hit highs. Good Lord.
Is Blue Water in any more of that Bank of America? You got out.
No, I mean, I think he got out of all of it, but I'm not sure. But he had the fucking in on that shit.
Yeah, he
had the
timing there.
In on that shit. Spy here. Natalia, tú tienes un long.
XLE.
Silver's hit a 4X on FAS.
Nice.
Fucking
That's the one, FAS. VIX, some more selling there, pushing ES. Is the VIX red yet? No, not yet.
Fucking 70 cents on this BAC option here. I'm going to cover the rest of this. I only had a 25 left for a runner. But
Ooh, Netflix, they're squeezing the shit out of this.
Wow. I mean, what a day yesterday to shake out your weak hands, man. What a day yesterday. Natalia, can you check the secondary? Goldman Sachs, guys. Goldman Sachs here back at 316. Again, I mean, it's just fucking all hands in on the banks.
Looks like some put selling there. Wells Fargo November puts hitting the bid.
Get out of here. Who fucking sells puts on the shittiest sector? It's November.
November 37 and a halves. They're hitting the bid.
37 and a half. What are they getting for premium on that shit?
Let's see. 33 cents.
33 cents.
8,500. He sold in one block, almost 300 grand.
Yo, 60 handles out. Yo, Silvers, you gotta look at this shit. 60 handles out on SPX is still a $1.50. 60 fucking handles out, man. That's some fat preem that you could sit there and write, but it also kind of makes you hesitate. Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
You got a sweep of Nike Jan 100s.
Nike Jan 100s. Okay.
U Jan 25s. Those are in the money. U earnings 11.1 in U. Ticker U.
Ticker U.
Here's the Nike sweep. Nike, some momentum there this morning. Nike's actually been pushing higher the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's a decent tape. Speaking of which, it kind of looks like that Roblox. And Roblox, as you can see, is just kind of holding. Interest here, finally get a fade. Let's do a little walk around the club here. If we can see XOM and some of the other oil names. Let's take a look at gold here. Same shit. Let's take a run through some of the banks. Look at the pullback on banks. Look at that pullback. That's a fat dump on that BAC. You know? So I don't know if you want to go ahead and buy this thing. I mean, JPM is at highs, but they're not completely correlated here, guys. They're not completely correlated here. So somebody is selling BAC and they're buying fucking JPM, man. So,
Eli Lilly, LLY. You got a repeat bet October 650s.
fucking 650s. Where's that NVO? 103 on that NVO. 103 on that NVO. Let's take a look at the
And this
Netflix.
LLY, that's up like 10 straight days now.
Netflix and the BA. BA got back up to 186.5. Let's take a look at the stronger tech names from yesterday. Amazon, you can see, not really bid. Apple. Give this stuff a second here, guys. This could get interesting. This could get really interesting.
Gold is coming in. Banks are coming in.
Banks coming in.
Silver just
27.33.
took JPM puts.
I like that, but I'd rather just short the stock. I'd rather short the stock and short 10,000 shares of JPM right here. Kramis here in the stream here is saying Google is relatively strong. It does look like that. Okay.
Amgen puts. They have earnings coming up soon. Oh, these are weeklies anyway. Same day expiration. 282 and a half. That's where the stock is right now.
That thing fucking moves, man.
But that's
Amgen. The Amgen? This shit's scary though.
it is.
Oh, that's a gap up there.
You climb on that.
Guys, look at the pullback on this BAC, man.
Oh,
Punk.
it's on flush out. Woo.
Motherfuckers punked on this thing.
Oh, yeah. 5 pulling back.
LA Inc. This is all stuff that. Have you taken the master course, LA Inc.? If not, that's all shit that you'll pick up really quickly. It's situational, man. You know. Or apologies if you're red and black. I'm talking about folks who were uber long to the Bank of America here, looking for the sympathy play. Ya ganaste tu chavo para hoy, ¿ah, Diego? Ya está. Ya. Yo, I see some of these NVO puts, but it's fucking lotto tickets. And shit. Yeah, LA Inc. You can definitely hear those thoughts in the master course. Spy here still looking stronger.
Tesla, little bull bet, same day expo. You got repeat buying in that FRO. We've seen some action in all week. Frank, Robert, Oscar, tanker, shipper.
Frank
Robert Oscar.
That your SE is into the gap.
Yeah.
E into the gap. Yeah, I see that. I see that. Yo, are you still holding that position of yours, Ranchero?
Which one? But yeah, I added to it.
You added to it. Okay, so you're going for this one here.
Well,
Interesting.
you know what? This is the same shit it's been doing all week. So
Yeah. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Albie is absolutely right. Absolutely right. That is one opinion. That is one opinion.
roll. That'd be
But-
great.
But our course happens to be fucking fire because you get all three of us.
What do you got? What do you got, Albie? What do you got? Tell us what you got. Tell
Yeah.
us what you know, bro.
So
Show
fuck
us your,
you,
show us
Albie.
your ways, oh wizard.
Let's give Matt. Let's give a temporary ban here on our boy Albie.
It's not secrets or tricks, you knucklehead.
Okay. We'll keep popping in with that Netflix here every once in a while, just to stay up to date on our boys' trade. If you take a look at Bank of America here, it's just kind of dead. JPM now starting to come in. The GS here a little bit too. SPY still holding. SPY still holding. If we can't really retest those highs and keep pushing though, maybe I'll start to fade this off. Maybe. But that quick rip off of BAC off the open, that was nice. Yo, Isaway is right, man. People are selling the master course online for $80. You know,
That's just horrible.
we can't do anything about it. You know,
It's so bad.
it's fucking sad, bro. That is so sad. Scams are that good. You know. Consumer sentiment at 10 a.m. By the way. So let me sit around and wait here. CVS, Daniel just called out. It's looking like pretty decent tape. I wouldn't trade this thing, but take a look at it. Take a look at it, guys. If they come back in and start dip buying the tech names, like your Meta, Nvidia, and all that stuff, we're going higher. We're going higher. This JPM is still strong as fuck. Citigroup is now starting to get a bid. In with treasuries, fucking nothing.
Fed's Harker says spillover impact of Fed rate hikes in the economy. Favor is holding steady. So again, we get 5-year inflation.
SMCI, you got some put buying. October 250s.
Wow.
Whoa. Again, this thing had that huge 20-point move that day. It just retraced it. Wow, on the SMCI. Yes, take a look at this chart. Take a look at this chart. SMCI, god damn. Man, let's pull up some of those small cap names. Let's see that TPST. I still think you fade every pop on this thing. Let's pull back up that JPM. Fresh highs on the JPM.
Strong.
Man,
super strong.
I didn't dip buy this thing. I thought I was going to get like 151.5 to buy it. Didn't get it.
Always the strongest of the group, man.
Let's check back in with our Netflix
Get a
here.
little more Tesla nibbling, all in same day expiration calls.
If we pull up that Tesla, we can see here that it's not really doing much. SPY here is just kind of soft now. Natalia todavía está aguantando.
Natalia, I'm an AI bot.
Let's watch for that CM. Let's watch for that CM on the 5-minute. So, grítame cuando. ¿Cuál?
Lucia, do you guys are you still using cycle momentum, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, which is kind of, Natalia definitely loves it.
Yeah,
She
okay.
definitely uses it a lot. So I'll just, I'm
All
still
good.
kind of
No, I
using
was just asking, not being critical. I was just asking a question if you use that.
it. Yeah. BAC, you got a nice pop back up, but it's just a quick program here. I don't know if you really should go behind it, but 153 now on the JPM.
Sunday.
On the JPM. Did anybody catch that? Anybody catch that? Yes, no, maybe.
I saw Silver's trying to short it. I'm assuming he covered.
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad idea.
Let me know, Ben, if you buy it. Ben is long some BA. FYI. If anybody cares. Yeah. I mean, we could try to dip by this Bank of America, I guess. That was a nice dip by down there.
Yeah, you got a little that same day expiration there too, Bank of America.
And that wasn't me. Somebody just bought 27.5 right there. 50 grand. Some lotto tickets here. Same options I was
That's the
looking at.
top line. You got 10,000 on that line, 27.5 expiring today.
And then if you look at JPM, chances are this thing goes to highs. I hear starting to get pulled towards the high. Yo, those 60 handles out, Silvers. 60 handles out is still $1.25 on SPX, yo. It's making me want to shoot a lotto ticket. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna play like Silvers. I'm Silvers today. That's what I'm gonna do. I put a 5-lot out lotto ticket, SPX puts. The 43.15, 16 handles out, lotto tickets.
Got a little bit in the VIX. Well, VIX holding up.
Silvers is saying I'm waiting for this to 43.80 so I can buy a put. See, now I'm starting to understand what this boy is fucking up to. Now I'm starting to get it. Jay Carter's talking about this EMPH. Did it really? This thing is such a piece of shit. Shop here. Let's do a walk around the club here again. Shop, Melly, dead. Luciano's talking about Raytheon. Yeah, let's check in with some of these defense stocks. What was the other big one? Lockheed Martin, General Dynamics. They're kind of flat. Check in with the drugs. Ozempic. NVO here chilling at 8. Let's see that Eli Lilly kind of faded off. All right, let's take a look back at that. Start to notice if money's coming back to techs here. EA, you got a nice pop there. All right, SPY almost at highs.
Silvers, you shorting this?
Bullard. He's hawkish from his recliner.
Who is?
I mean, Bullard. CRWD, that CrowdStrike here still holding pretty nicely. Piago. I like that. Today's looking like a move to sell off into 10.15 and blah, 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 blah. Apple here starting to tick up, right? So you got some tech names here starting to get bid. If you look at Nvidia, right? So if you start bidding techs here, now not only do you have banks looking good, right? Now you got techs here, so that'll continue to float the market. Consumer sentiment we got in a couple of minutes. I can't imagine that does anything. Is anybody long the BA?
I think you should look at reshorting the damn thing if it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. But maybe you get a nice little run into the gap. I mean, so far, guys, I don't really have much. That JPM, I think, topped out for now, man. I think that thing is toppy for now.
Could be.
Would I short it? I'd short the shares.
Yeah, the options they're going to kill you on.
I'd short the shares. Okay, there's another program down on the SPY.
The US and the EU will submit.
Jay Carter's long BA for a quick move to 188.5. Lee Hutch talking about the Russell is still lagging any rallies. Let's take a look at that IWM. What is she doing? Yeah, IWM doesn't look too hot.
Microsoft weeklies.
Remember that Microsoft had the Activision deal, and the Activision deal is pretty much complete.
The US and the EU.
I mean, that means Microsoft now owns what? Call of Duty and all that kind of shit.
There's definitely some flow out here, both sides. It's just isolated shit. They're not really coming after anything.
News in a minute. At the news in a minute. SKA is also long BA from 184. Nice price, bro.
1 minute remaining.
All right, let's see what the reaction is off this news. Let's just pull up a spot chart here. 1 minute here to the
Oh my gosh, what are they doing today?
consumer sentiment. You see those Goldman Sachs calls that just hit, but that includes earnings. That's a lotto ticket. All right, Spy, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? 30 seconds. I can't imagine this reading is anything of note.
Yeah, cover preliminary Michigan sentiment in just a few seconds.
Should I buy another 5 of these SPX puts? Nah.
63.0, 63.0, below the 67 expected. 1-year inflation outlook rising to 3.8% from 3.2%. So big jump in the 1-year.
Big jump in the inflation outlook.
5-year inflation outlook jumping 0.2 to 3.0%. Current
That's
conditions
not bullish.
60.7 below the 70.3 expected. Expectations at 60.7 versus 65.
Programs. Let's see if they take out the low.
Headline at 63, 4 points lower than expected, and inflation outlook jumping, especially for the 1-year inflation outlook to
Actual on SPY
3.8%.
is 433.84.
This is why Silvers is fucking hooked on this shit. Yo, my SPX options fucking
Inflation
doubled,
outlook
bro.
today.
Yep.
The 1
They fucking doubled. I had 5 lot that fucking doubled. Just on a 10-handle program.
Mess around and got a double.
I think it was a
Double.
it was a triple
Fucking
double.
white. I'm white.
It was actually a triple double.
I'm white.
Yeah, it's going to be a 7-line Nancy new skin drive showing stronger results after 24 weeks. Senior November Yankee.
Skin drug. Just buy it. What was it? Ciego? Diego? What was the symbol?
43.15s are now worth $1.40. So they my options went from $1 to $2, and now they're back to $1.30. Now I want to sell them. Wow. So this is fucking Silver's game here. This is very interesting.
What was the 5-year inflation outlook? Did that move? Let me see.
This is Silver's game.
Well, Israel and Hezbollah exchange fire in Lebanon border.
I mean, Jesus. Let's take a look at that JPM here. Still kind of fading, but it's dead.
5-year inflation outlook jumped to a jump on the 5-year too. So both consumer inflation outlooks jumped, 5-year and the 1-year.
Did they say specifically? Did they say specifically on products and stuff like that?
No,
Like,
that's consumer sentiment. How consumers are feeling.
right. Well, I'm a consumer. How am I feeling?
Are
I'd
you
say I'm.
feeling inflationary today?
I mean, I paid. What did I pay for Haagen Dazs the other day? I paid almost $9 for a pint
Haagen
of Haagen
Dazs?
Dazs. Yeah.
Haagen Dazs is still around.
Yo,
Where do you get a Haagen Dazs these days?
it's the same place you get the lobster roll, bro.
No, they don't have
Same place you get a lobster roll.
Haagen Dazs.
You get it at
Oh.
Cardinal. Q Bears.
Dub Bears. How's your? Let's get a little update on Ranchero's Netflix position.
We're still chilling here, but the technicals are looking in my favor, so we'll see what happens.
You figure this pull down on Netflix would give you some.
It's very. This was very similar to yesterday's action where they spiked it up like that, and then it was kind of delayed all day. It just, I mean, technically, it's just busted. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang in here on it, and
Yep. So what you were yelling at me about on the meta, you're just gonna have to fucking hang in there, hanging around.
And it doesn't always work. That's trading, right?
Roku, October 67s. Opening bet in Roku. Is that up or down today? Roku is down on the day. Stock got hit yesterday. There's news. It looks like there's news there. Piper Sandler cuts the target on Roku to 81 from 90.
The BA is looking weak again, Lucci.
Really?
Yep.
Ben, how'd you do on that BA? Okay. All right. I mean, if we take a look at SPY here and the reaction, we can see that obviously off the reaction, they retested it. Now we got to see if we start a fresh trend lower. Man, I could really go for a lobster roll right now.
Haagen Dazs I could go for. In Haagen Dazs. Doesn't look like any super aggressive sell-off that number yet.
No, but if you start seeing these guys show up, it's the patterns, and not the patterns. The what's been happening, at least from my observation, is they've just been delaying the move. So everybody who's trying to come in early and make money early is being forced to be patient.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
Yeah. Especially when you're trading fucking weekly.
Yeah, that doesn't help, right?
Microsoft and Activision closed their deal today. FTC saying they remain focused on an appeal aimed at stopping the deal.
Now you want to stop the deal again? The fuck, man?
Amazon, you got some more of those December. Those are deep in the money. Check open interest if you're even curious.
Yep.
Earnings the 26th.
That's somebody after my own heart there.
The 26th. So you got a couple of weeks till Amazon numbers.
I think SPY goes red. I think SPY goes red.
What are we up now?
Am I willing?
Are we red? I thought we were red. Oh, NASDAQ is red.
Like, am I willing to put the risk out?
Forgetting C and G.
So what do you got? The NASDAQ red, the Dow green, the Russell red? You got one of those menageries there?
Menageries.
Yeah. Russell down, NASDAQ down, ES up, Dow up.
All right, so let's take a quick walk around the club here, and just to resonate with what Jesus was talking about. Here's your IWM, your Qs, and your SPY. Take a look at these banks here. Banks, JPM still holding over 152. For anybody who wanted to know why I would short stock versus the puts, you're kind of answering your question right now. Just saying. Okay, fresh program down here on the SPY, and the put options that that opened up this morning are looking pretty fucking weak. Let me get a small lot on this.
More reports here circulating out of northern Israel. Israel's shelling has hit a Lebanese army observation in Daira
Let me get a
in
small
southern
lot.
Lebanon, according to sources.
Oh, the Twilly, I saw it. Yeah, the Twilly I saw. It looks like they're selling the 60s though, so it looks like possibly a cheap call spread in Twilio, 59.60.
Used to be one of your favorites, Jay.
Yeah, it used to be.
Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty.
What did you say?
It's a rap line.
Hmm.
Guys, I'm gonna buy small SPY puts, small, just to fuck around here. Nothing crazy. Let's also continue the walk around the club here to see if we see who's checking us out. Let's take a look at these tech names. Amazon.
Okay, I'm green on the Netflix now.
Oh,
Just
okay.
went green. So let's see if they take out the they take out the lows. I'm in good shape.
Okay. What did you rack up some of those losses on earlier? Was that Netflix?
Wasn't
Me?
worthy of it, Ed.
I
Yeah.
haven't taken any losses today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I added to the position when it spiked. I added.
why does your P&L show -3?
Oh, that's the daily. Look at the number
Yeah.
next to the position.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did you what were you fucking around with?
But look at it. That's unrealized. I haven't taken any losses. I don't know.
I'm so confused.
My average is 59 cents on these things.
Oh, so maybe it hasn't updated yet.
Could be.
Fucking IB. Motherfucking IB.
I haven't booked anything.
XBI calls.
Mondino was saying, look at JPM. There's your JPM dump. That's what you were waiting for, guys. That's what you were waiting for.
Yeah, silvers. Well done. Did you stick around?
They spent their sweet ass time on that shit.
Yep.
I'm gonna buy some more SPY puts.
I like
you know what I like better is the fucking.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Wow.
Wells Fargo CEO saying they will continue.
Every line you start with is a sound you don't even realize. Is the sound of an old school song you used to listen to and pump.
Oh,
in your
100%.
Trans Am
100%.
back in the day.
100%. It was actually a Honda Civic wagon, but
Wagon.
Wasn't that the CRX?
No, the Matrix.
Oh, the Matrix.
The Matrix. I had the fucking Matrix, bro.
Yeah, I see these staple names bouncing, right? That CL up a little bit again today. That was the only name I played yesterday. That's how disgusting it was for me on the long side yesterday. It was nothing.
Oh, I see this SPY put buyer here for 434,
Yeah,
160
you got
racks.
some ETF put buying that's been scrolling in.
Tango Therapeutics, TNGX resuming from circuit breaker, continuing to rebound off lows down 15%.
That's for like if you're like me solely. That's my idea generated trading or sweeper activity. Like off the open when they're not coming after anything in particular. If I'm just on my own off my degenerate emotions, I'll play anything. You know what I mean? I'm liable to do anything. I'll play McDonald's if it's ticking high. I'll play JP Morgan if it's got for me, sweeper activity is my seatbelt from degeneracy. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense.
You know,
Makes total
so
sense.
unless they show me they're eager and they have some appetite for risk out there, it keeps me out of scratching myself to death because that's what I usually do when I'm doing my own shit.
I mean, what we're talking about here is coming up with hacks for yourself, right? I mean, and that's why in trading, the the conversation always goes to like learning yourself, right?
Exactly.
And creating a strategy that fits yourself, right? And
Yep.
that's what everybody says is the best advice they could give to any trader. But no trader wants to hear it because people look at trading as, all right, you need the golden nugget and blah blah blah. So all we're talking about doing is creating hacks for yourself so you don't do dumb shit. That's
Yeah.
really all we're talking about at the end of
That's
the day.
exactly it. Exactly.
Because at some point you know how to make money. The one thing you can't do is not do dumb shit.
Jag, you got a little more on that 59 line of Twilio. 71 grand. It looks like it might be a call spread there. I'll see if I hear anything additional on it. But it looks like they're buying the 59s and some selling in the 60s. That's for next week.
Somebody asking me about position size in the small account. So, I have a different, I don't use a formula. If you come to the master course, I teach you a formula to use for position management. I'm doing something very different. I'm trying to find exponential gains. So for me, it doesn't apply. I'm just looking for how much can I lever up into, and have I found a good spot to do that? And can I go home with, 3, 4, 10 grand a day? So whatever size gets me there is what I want to work with. So for example, in this case, the Netflix, I've got 200 of them, and I mean, I have no problem if this thing breaks the lows, adding another 100 to it. Like all week, this thing has been giving me the opportunity.
Good highs of the day. Sorry, Ronchero, keep going.
I don't care about the size of the shares or contracts versus the dollar amount that's in the account. So it's a different way to approach it. And again, if you join, you'll learn the nuances of that.
Yeah, I got it. Quick update on SPY puts here. I'm just gonna hold these for now because it's not you're not getting the crazy umph, but now it looks good. Something Ronchero was saying too was that
Clear signs.
we've seen him just scalp 100 lots, but when he finds something and he spends the time with something to know something and get to kind of understand it from a deeper level, at that moment in time, that's where some confidence comes in, and sometimes you take a bigger shot. That's my opinion on it, at least.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, you go back and forth and back and forth, and this is a small account, so yeah, of course there is bigger risk, and of course from the naked eye, somebody's going to look at it and say you're just being reckless. And my point is, if you're using your analysis properly and you find something that's actionable, then there's nothing wrong with trying to get an outsized move. It might not work and I might take a bad loss. That's trading. You guys, everybody asks me all the time, it's all relative. What's considered a small account? Right? It's all relative. It's relative to you. Some people think a small account is $1,000. And
the DOC governor is saying that he and U.S. Treasury Secretary Yellen talked U.S.-China relations at a work group.
SPY bears.
Yeah, you got some more SPY bears coming in.
In this game, size, I mean, 25 grand is spitting in the ocean.
Yeah. It really is. Update here on the short. It's looking good. Again, they're fading JPM now. You know, they're fading a lot of stuff here. Bank of America looks like a complete fucking fade here. I still have a 50 lot of SPY puts. I think I'm going to cover some. I'm going to cover a 10 lot. I still have the SPX. That 43.15 line that we were calling out off the open that was trading at $1 is now trading $3 motherfucking dollars. And it is still how much out of the money? It is still
Sewer math.
40 points out of the money. This is why Silvers, our boy Silvers, is sitting here all day doing this shit, bro. Fucking Silvers. Yo,
JPM Bears.
Oh, JPM Bears. Natalia, AI bot.
what a herb. VIX, yeah, VIX. Jesus called out the VIX.
30K. That's a silver sweep right there.
Check the
Yeah.
treasuries out too. Treasuries here are fading as well, so that's probably also adding to some of the weakness.
Yeah, look at your TLT.
On the bullish side, you got little drips and drafts. Twilio, which Jag has an eye on. You got what looks like call spreads for next week. One of the few bullish things. We've seen some repeat action throughout the morning. TWLO. Everything else has been one sweep and gone.
One and done.
Roku.
Now silver's is staying by SPX. A gap fill on SPY down to 43.82.
CCJ, that could be earnings positioning though, right? Let me see CCJ. That's tiny anyway. CCJ, some December bull flow, likely for earnings later this month.
That's another thing to note there, is that some of these tech stocks, like, we had this pullback here on SPY. A lot of these tech stocks here are just kind of holding. Like if you look at Tesla, if you look at the Amazon is actually going higher. You know what I mean? So you're getting this, as Jesus likes to call them, the menagerie.
Menagerie, buddy.
Menagerie.
Menagerie.
Whatever.
MENAGERIE, I think.
Bro, you're a phonetic speller like me. Stop it.
Menagerie. I won a couple spelling bees back in my day, but that was,
yeah, we can
At
tell.
least you get all your brain cells.
I was really, really young. Yeah, that was
All right.
before the wheels came off.
10-minute mark, guys. This is where we transition over to the main steam room here. Honestly, I think with the bid in, just looking at this Amazon here, I covered my SPY puts, right? So, not bad morning here. $4,600, and
For a nothing morning?
for a nothing morning here.
Would you do that on the bull side or the bear side or
So
what?
I hit the Bank of America off the open for $2 grand,
Yeah.
and then I hit the SPY short for another couple.
Look at you, both sides, and we didn't go anywhere today.
And we didn't go anywhere. We haven't done anything. And again, we go back to what we were talking about earlier, right? It's like the hacks that we need to create for ourselves, so we don't do dumb shit. And what I've been doing for years, for the last 2 years, is going for the short, Jesus, with size, bro.
Right.
With size,
yeah.
bro. And that has fucking destroyed me every step of the way. It's destroyed all the gains that I've made doing what I do, scalping and reading fucking tape.
Jesus.
Because I get that, that fucking feeling in the pit of my stomach where it's like, yo, let's go for it. Yo.
And you just like that dark side. You like you love
and
the dark side too.
And when there's that panic, boom, I get a 10x on my fucking shit,
Yeah.
and that's it. So it's what are the hacks here?
Yeah, it's not easy. Something, you got to be cognizant of it at all times. It's so easy to get reeled in.
Indeed. Okay, guys. So in about 8 minutes here, we're going to transition over to the steam room here. They faded that program high. And again, you guys, you can hop in for your trial here. $8 will get you a fat 2 weeks, and we are on live all day. You can get to meet some of the other traders in there that trade really well. Luciano is asking, Lucy, do the people know about Centerpoint open to us Canadians? Yeah, Centerpoint is now open to the Canadians here. You know,
Get out,
so
eh?
we do have a nice deal for those folks who are looking for some education. I feel they need to step their tape game up. So what the deal is with Centerpoint, so you basically move your account over to Centerpoint and you get a fat discount on the education. Just go ahead and you can hit that link there that's on your screen, or you can DM us. You talk to our boy Matt, who will take care of you really, really well. It's a way of saying I've been in the steam room for free for about 6 months, renewing the free trial every time. Is that true? Wow.
That's great. That's good.
Wow. I love the honesty, bro. I love the honesty. Yo, Matt, boys, let's kick this motherfucker out, though. You know what I mean? That's amazing. That is awesome. Issa way. Let's get that motherfucker out immediately, but I respect it. Wow. I really respect you. You know? Let's you know, that is a special guy right there. That is a special motherfucker right there. I respect that. I respect the shit out of that. Brian here is saying I was in there for a year for free when it used to be a month. Oh wow! Kept making new emails. Nice moves, guys.
Nice. You just ruined the free trial for everybody.
Yo, y'all are fucking special, bro. Okay, quick update there on Spy. We had that program up and then just faded it right back. So I don't, I think you can still kind of come in. The Amazon, if you notice, and the Tesla here are printing lows as well as the Apple. So I think I'm gonna put some shit back on. So I'll put a 25 lot back on.
Think about what kind of piker you gotta be for a year to come up with a new email every month.
I mean,
right? Like, listen, thanks for the honesty, but God, you're the definition of a piker right there, no? That's just, you don't get any more piker than that. Like, how do you come up with 20 new emails? What do? You create them on Gmail, and how do you do that?
Well, yeah, you can buy them. I mean, when I ran my ticket business,
you buy the new email.
Yeah, you buy emails, and they're live emails. There's people who sell them. This is a whole business, bro. I pay thousands of dollars for emails when I'm running my ticket business, bro. So it's a big business.
Net, he saved $65.88. Good for that guy. Yeah, good for him. Extra bananas every month,
Extra bananas.
Yeah, I mean, if you broke, man, you gonna do all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah, if you're that broke, you really shouldn't be in the steam room. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I mean? Go get a job, save some money, shouldn't be trading the market either.
And trade for real. Yeah.
All right. I mean, you shouldn't be doing it.
You're not gonna get it that way.
Yeah. Yeah. In the crypto world, people get KYC for a few bucks. Yeah. Me and Matt were doing all that kind of stuff. So KYC is a big issue because if you don't have KYC, the exchanges start clamping down on you. You don't get access to all this kind of stuff.
What's KYC?
KYC is know yourself, right? So banks have to do it. Everybody's got to do it. Let me dump out of these SPY puts here. So I gave a little bit of back, a couple $100 back. Ranchero, what do you got on the update here for your Netflix here, and then we'll start.
That might be a roll right there, guys. A roll. The QQQ puts there. Looks like you could be rolling out of position.
On which one, Jay? The Q?
The last QQQ puts, you see them in November 3rd?
Still $500,000.
Yeah. He's pushing out a position. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Not small. That was a nice size. Let me see. What are the other ones I could list? Oh,
Oh, sorry, not know yourself, know your customer. You know what the fuck I meant, man. Shit. You motherfuckers. Jella is saying Lucci and Ranchero, are you guys looking to jump into Spy Call Scalp? Maybe, but you don't know if we've actually turned yet. You don't know yet. You know, I like it. I'm not gonna lie, but you know. And then what name would you buy besides Spy? Like, what is the most bullish name out there? You know, what's the most bullish name that you got? To me, it kind of looks like Amazon. Um, you know, is it Nvidia? No. The XOM. Yeah, look at XOM. Fresh highs on that. Let's take a look at oil.
yeah.
Oil's scooping back up here. You know, gold here. Gold. Geez, gold is looking interesting.
Yeah, that's a move, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some of these energy names. You got some bull flow into strength, but nothing that'll knock you out your chair into the green. You know, so tough to get too excited. But cop, that thing's a beast. Cop, right? That thing's a beast. What's
What
that
is the
other
name?
beast doing? MPC. Man, it's still up
Those are
there.
energy names. Oh, I see. Cop and yeah. Yeah, COP. Look at fucking COP. God damn.
You know,
God
you know which one, Luch, that really didn't catch a lot of action has started to. They've been selling puts like mad too. Hess. You know, the old school Hess. The Hess truck.
Yep. Take a look at that. Take a look at this Hess truck. God damn.
I used to love that Hess truck as a kid.
Right? Remember that thing? They still have it, by the way. I told you they brought it back.
Yeah.
Isn't the logo still that horse bucking?
Horse fucking what?
No,
Another
bucking.
horse?
Like a
Oh,
bucking.
bucking. Jesus Christ. I don't know. Is it Hess?
I
No.
think so. I thought it
Hess
was.
is the green. Oh, maybe it is actually. I don't know. But yeah, there's been some nice action in this. A lot of these energy names has been nice action. The problem is they're
Now
up
it's
there.
10:30. Try to figure out where this stuff is going. I like the idea of selling both sides now, but I'm not going to do it because it's fucking Friday and this range is insane. So I could easily get trapped on that shit.
Yeah, this is a little tricky now from here to sell both sides. Roblox, now you got some small put action there. October 30 and a halves.
Indeed,
Had a nice
indeed.
little run.
All right, guys, we are going to sign off and head over to the room. Remember, every single day, well, I should say Wednesday and Thursday, they've made serious moves in the afternoon. So listen, guys, you don't want to miss out on any of this action. So get your butt in the steam room. But listen, do me a favor. Don't be creating no fake emails. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Just take it easy. Just take it easy on that shit. All right, we'll see you in the room, guys. Take care.
Later.
Have a good weekend, everybody.